All right. Royal Blood's going to be map number 1. Ooh, I'm going to have to do a little fun overlay action here for you guys. But let's hop into the game. We'll worry about that in just a minute. The nice thing is I can tell you who this player is in the player introduction. And I can say their name at the start of a sentence. I don't have that limitation anymore. I'm going to think about the whole game, though. Spawning in the lower left-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player. He is, of course, the barcode known as herO. One of, if not the best Protoss player in the world. His opponent in the upper right-hand corner. He may be a normal man, but he is the IEM Katowice World Champion, taking down many of the best players in his run. Look at that. It's already got him in here. Except it's not DPG herO anymore. It's not DKZ herO. Both of these players are, of course, on Dragon Kitesy Gaming. They're not teammates. Oliveira was on Kitesy and herO was on Dragon Phoenix Gaming. And as those two teams become one, I wonder if these guys do practice. They were kind of chatting it up a little bit in the lobby. Oh, I love herO. I love him so much. This is beautiful. This is such a herO move. Just taking the golden base. Not even trying to take it in the back of the minerals and be cheeky. Just going. Just going for it. Straight out front. Drops a Stargate at it, too. That's such an interesting choice. I mean, I guess, you know what? Now that I look at it, looking at the map here, it's so much closer. It's kind of like a proxy Stargate. But it's a much safer proxy Stargate because it's proxied at your hidden nexus. I don't know, man. I mean, don't you guys proxy your Stargates at your hidden nexus? That's like a Florencio move right there, where he just does that like every single game. He's like, yeah, that's not weird. Of course I proxy my Stargate at my hidden nexus. Where else would I put it? Oliveira is going kind of heavy on these early game units, though, so that could be a bit of a problem for herO. As the two Reapers and this Hellion come out, these Marines are kind of out in the middle of the map, too. herO's going to try to hold the top of the ramp, it looks like, but I mean, Oliveira has no idea what's going on. He hasn't scouted at all. Oh, these Reapers, though. Where are these Reapers pathing? Oh, the Oracle almost gets spotted. I don't know if either of them actually saw the other player's units. That Oracle wants to be at home to defend this. We may actually even see a recall to get that Oracle home. Because these two Adepts I don't think will be enough. As I say that, though, they get a good couple of shots off on that Hellion. So they're going to kill that Hellion very quickly. Good pullback here from that Reaper. Probes might have to come off the line to fight this. Oracle gets a couple of SCV kills on the other side of the map, but the Probes a little bit late to the pull. Good focus fire on the Adept from these Marines, but that means the Marines will die. One of the Reapers dies to a probe as well, but 7 probes have gone down already. And Oliveira now knows something weird is going on with the Oracle and with the one base here. 10 probes getting killed. And yeah, the Oracle got a little bit of damage done, but it got 2 kills. Now, there is a double Oracle, so definitely potential for some damage here, especially if they go into the natural. The Cyclone and the Marines are kind of far away being able to do anything, but I'm not sure if herO's really going to be able to get much done. He just goes in for the tag. Yeah, definitely a good start for Oliveira, though. Definitely a better start for him. Second Cyclone out as well. Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. herO, you're a beautiful human being. Oliveira hasn't scouted exactly what's happening, but I love that the medevac's pathing here. I feel like that is not an accident. So he's going to spot this and immediately be getting some damage done on this shield battery. If he takes the shield battery out, it's going to be a lot harder for herO to hold any damage here. The medevac can help out against the oracles, but it looks like he's just going to lift up and get out of there. A couple of probes did go down, of course, the shield battery. More importantly, though, Oliveira knows this base is here. And now as herO, how do you hold this? Do you hold this? He doesn't have the shield battery. Oh my god, the double lock onto the stalkers. One stalker goes down, the other one's super low. No shield battery. herO just starting to evacuate. He doesn't have much energy on these oracles either. He's going to turn them on, but only two of them have enough energy for it. One goes down immediately. The other one is doing quite well. Probes have been pulled to fight this, but there's a siege tank out now. Oh my god, the probe's doing a great job, but 11 probes going down for it. herO's economy is in the dumps. Despite now having 2 gold bases, he's still going to be mining so much less than Oliveira, who's got double orbital, double mule, on 2 fully saturated bases. He's up 17 workers. This is such a good game for Oliveira. But, I mean, herO's got 2 gold bases, so who knows? Blink is on the way. Look at these production tabs. Look at the comparison of production tabs here. Oliveira's got a lot of stuff coming. He can't do too much now. He lost the Cyclones, the fast units. He lost a lot of Marines. He's got to wait for stim, combat shields, some more tanks. He's got +1 on the way. Once all of that is done and he gets some more of these bio units out, he's going to have the ability to put some pressure on. But that might give herO an opportunity here. herO's got some blink stalkers. If he avoids the siege tank, he can definitely get something done. Oh my god, he's going to go for stim, and he gets stim. That is huge. That is huge. He needs to get out of here, though. He's going to go for the other tech lab as well, and you know what? He gets combat shields too. Oliveira restarts stim immediately on the safest tech lab in the world, but that is brutal. And that 3rd CC that I think started up, I think it might have gotten canceled. It's kind of hard to tell. I wish there was a canceled tab. But he's going to restart that 3rd CC. He's got a drop going out to the left side. Does he know this is here? I don't think he's actually flying here. I think he's checking it though, and he is going to find it. herO's going to recall there. Oliveira immediately leaves. Ooh, but there's no boost. The medevac goes down. Great catch from herO. That recall ended up working out perfectly for him. Oliveira now knows it's double gold base against his 2 base. So he's got to be a little bit worried because you know what? herO's caught up in workers, which means he's going to be mining more now because he's got the gold base. And this doesn't show the whole story. Actually, this one might be better. As we see, the minerals is pretty significantly above Oliveira, even though the gas is pretty much dead even, right? Neither player mining like super ton of gas. Well, Oracle's being annoying up here, just tagging things, keeping an eye on whatever's going on. They see that 3rd base is done. Charge is done though for herO, and of course he's gonna have the ability to just make a lot of charge lots. He's got 8 gates, which is a decent amount. Oliveira is gonna try to push this gold base to the left here. Ooh, blink on the tank. Great pickup from Oliveira. Stalker's trying to pick off some units. Stalker does die. Zealots are here, though. There's a lot of Zealots. Stalkers on the backside. Tanking some of the tank shots, but you know what? That's going to allow the Zealots to just get right on top of all of this. Enough Stalkers need to try to live to kill medevacs. If there's a pickup in the medevacs, that's exactly what herO's going to do. 1 medevac will get out of there with units, but that is it. And guys, I think herO has just won this game. Oliveira's got enough to not die. I don't think he's got enough to secure a 3rd right now. herO's going to spot this coming down. Look at this stasis ward. Oh, he's trying to bait Oliveira. Oh, no, the scan misses it. No! He stims backwards because he notices it. And a few units don't get caught there that definitely would have. A great last-second move from Oliveira. But he realizes he can't take this 3rd right now. And look at just how many Zealots there are. And now we've got Archons being made as well for herO. Who knows where he's making any of these units, by the way, because he could be anywhere. He's taking a normal base. So at this point, even if Oliveira is able to push out, take a 3rd, and maybe come kill this base, herO's going to have normal bases to fall back to off the back of this, right? And the thing is, Oliveira can only push one of these at a time. He doesn't have the kind of army where he can just split and hit multiple positions. Not right now, because there's so many zealots out. And herO's just going for a clobbering force right now. He's going to try to dive in here. Archon's going first to tank the tank shots. And then the zealots charge in on top of the bio. Stalker's blinking, focusing down the siege tanks. They do bonus damage to the armored units here. Zealots getting on top of some of the SCVs. I think Oliveira might have enough to hold here, but he is going to lose quite a few workers in the meantime. 11, 12 SCVs going down. It looks like he holds down on the bottom. More zealots coming in, but charging on top of these. It doesn't matter, though. Oliveira taps out. He's down to 39 workers, and herO wins it with the double gold base Nexus play. What a god. Absolute god. That is beautiful. herO's in the Dragon Ball Z team now. Something like that, man. SOS did this against Innovation recently. That is an SOS move if I've ever seen one. I mean, for sure. I love it. I actually can't believe he came back. When he was down to like 27 workers, or it was like 25 to 47 or something like that, I was like, dude, there's no way. Sorry, just trying to... trying to make sure we're all good here. Making sure everybody wants in is in. I think everybody's in the other match, though. So, it's just Anki and I in here, hanging out. Anki's good people. If you're a Spanish language connoisseur, Anki is a caster in Espanol. I think it's twitch.tv/Alexander Anki, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check his stream out as well. Now let's hop in to game number 2 here. I'm gonna have to do some fancy name stuff in a second, but for right now we'll keep it this way so it's correct for the intro. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon, Babylon. We have the Blue Protoss, the Dragon Kite Gaming, herO. And his opponent in the lower right-hand corner, the Red Terran. His teammate, it's Oliveira. All right, now I have to do this. Sorry for the fun stuff here. All right, we're good. We're good. We did it. Not too bad. Fortunately, I had them both as blue already, so that worked out. herO recently made it to the finals of the last KSL, which was a really fun series up against Solar. One of the best ones of the night. It was one of the only non-mirror matchups of the night, too. Super heavy mirror matchups in that KSL. If you guys aren't familiar with the KSL, but maybe you watch a lot of these ESL Open Cups, I got good news. It's pretty much the same thing as an ESL Open Cup. Oh my god, that probe got a kill. But instead of being on what for me is Saturday night right now, currently it's on Thursday night. It will be moved to Friday night soon, though, so keep posted on that. But it's essentially another weekly, just like the ESL Korea. It is a Korea server tournament to help the Korean scene, funded by the community via Patreon. You guys want to help support Korean StarCraft? That's a great way to do it. We're running weeklies. We also have a big tournament planned for the summer. Thanks to the immense support from the Patreon we've received, should be able to put on like a $3,000 to $5,000 tournament. So if you guys want to check that out, !KSL in the chat. And hope to see you here on Dave Tester's channel or on Steadfast. He's been casting it every week. Or whoever else has been covering it. I know Loco's been doing some matches on YouTube, and Wardy's been covering some of the replays, so is Beowulf and Pig. Super appreciate that the community has put in a lot of effort to make this happen. To help us get this going. To support the Korean StarCraft scene. I should talk about this game a little bit. Oliveira is actually expanding inside his base. He's trying to poke and prod a little bit with these two Reapers, but feels like the CC in the base. I don't know if that was super necessary. Looks like he didn't scout though, so I guess that's why he's just playing it safe. A couple more gates going down for herO, so it's just going to be like 3 gates and a robo. And I guess we're just chilling for now. All right, Observer going to go across the map. I don't have a follow-up tech here for herO, but I imagine it'll be a Robo Bay. Ooh, and Oliveira going for Cloaked Banshees, which unfortunately is not going to be particularly good here, I think. If this Observer gets across the map. Right now, though, it looks like he's more focused on defending, but with the high ground vision, herO should be just fine. No shield battery, though, which is maybe a little bit bold, but works out okay for him. His KSL Kirktown Star League. It's like that. It's like that, but with less proxies. Still a lot of proxies, but slightly less. Yeah, the Observer spots the Banshee and going to come in, see Tech Lab working. Excellent scout from herO. He's got another Observer on the way already. He's got a number of Stalkers out. He'll probably warp in some more. Forged Twilight Council. It wasn't a Robo Bay. I'm actually a little surprised by that. Reapers do get away, but I have a feeling these Banshees aren't going to get too much done. Already a solid defense here in the natural. The shield battery helps a lot against one Banshee, but 2 Banshees don't really care too much about it. So Oliveira still always has the potential to get some damage done, and it's not actually blink. This is going to be charge and +1 armor. herO going for kind of, I feel like this is an older school style. Like the fast charge and +1 armor. I feel like I remember back in the day when charge lots were a little bit better than they are now. We used to see this kind of opening a lot more. Oliveira's going to push out, though. Charge is not going to be done. Neither is +1 armor. The Observer is spotting all of this. I'm actually a little surprised a Raven wasn't made after those 2 Banshees, considering how vital the Observer has been. Oh, great focus fire on that Cyclone. And Oliveira really can't catch this. He doesn't have stim on these Marines or anything. The Cyclone was the only thing really fast enough to do much. And herO knows it. Shield battery is up. Super shield battery turns on to just keep these units alive here. And Oliveira is starting to put down some bunkers. herO being very, very patient. He doesn't have a 3rd base. It's just chilling here up on 2. It's going to make it hard to try to flank this or anything, but with charge about to finish in the Prism back here, I think he could try to go for a warp in. Oh, he's trying to catch a unit. He's got an Immortal in this Prism, and that, my friends, is a dead tank. Yeah, really nicely done. Oliveira does have a couple Vikings, though. Ooh, can they kill this in time? It looks like the warp in will happen. No, herO unsieges and tries to get away. I feel like you got to let that warp in finish. Oh, man. I mean, he's going to lose the Prism anyways. He's just going to go for it. The one Zealot and the Immortal on the back are actually so huge here. Look at this Immortal chunking through the tanks, and herO just dominates this fight. He's going to lose the Immortal. That's like a tiny victory consolation prize for Oliveira, but Oliveira loses a Banshee for it. And he runs back home with his tail between his legs. 2 more bunkers coming out. This tank needs to come back home and siege. Oliveira's got so little left. Look at worker count, base count, even. I mean, I guess there's a 3rd CC in the main, so base count not quite even. Definitely in Oliveira's favor. But that army supply count, 57 to 27. Oliveira needs to just hurdle. He needs to pull his head and his arms and his legs into his shell and hope that his shell can withstand the crunch that herO is trying to send his way. Like the turtle and the alligator right now, and herO's getting ready to just chomp on through that turtle. I don't actually think he can crunch through this though. 2 tanks, there's a Liberator, there's 3 bunkers, full wall, or mostly full wall. I feel like if you're herO here, you just take a 3rd, you chill. Still no blink. Where's the blink? Here, you guys start a blink. I know you want to attack, but like blink's so good. Yeah, War Prism goes down. That's actually going to hurt herO quite a bit. He's going to start up a new one immediately. Again, the lack of blink is painful. I feel like he could have gotten like all of these Vikings if he has blink. Yeah, Oliveira just continuing to beef up these defenses. I love that there's no turret though, so herO, he's just looking at it. He's like, yep, I see everything. He's not even hiding it. This isn't even like over in the corner. I'm just chilling here, in the base, watching what's going on. Kind of gross. He's just seeing everything. I'm a little surprised he pulled all the way back, because I feel like that's going to allow Oliveira to just take this base, which is what he's going for right now. I do like the landed Viking harass, but Oliveira doesn't quite get to it. herO just goes to the immediate recall. Here's a professional skill caller. Oh, but the observer just spots this move out, and I mean, that's brutal. That's brutal for Oliveira. As I say that though, still no blink on these stalkers. He hasn't started it yet, so the stalkers dive in, but the Vikings are just targeting down probes. 7 probes go down just like that. It's a great grab. There's an observer here as well, so not only did he see the drop move out, he sees the drop now, but where is the army? herO, maybe he didn't notice this happening, because this is a lot of Stim Marines, and he did not leave enough back at home. He moves right out on the map. He's going to try to break into this again. He sees what it is. He doesn't have a recall. Super Shield Battery turns on, so these probes might have a fighting chance. A couple of Zealots warp in, but that's not enough. The army is walking all the way home. It doesn't even touch the 3rd, which he must realize is there. Oh my god, this double drop is doing so much for Oliveira. The lack of blink. herO, please, dude. Please. You have so much money. Just start blink. It's such a good upgrade. Oh no, dude. herO is on 1-1. Although the 1-1 of Oliveira is about to finish. Oliveira's got ghosts out though. Look, he's got this nice defensive setup. Isn't enough. I mean, herO's got a lot of stuff. Look at the army supply. 106 to 68. herO's going to dive in. He's got Archons and Charge Lights. They were trying to hit from the bottom side, but they're just running into this 3rd base. Is it even going to matter? This Liberator doing its damnedest here, but it will finally get taken out. Tanks staying alive for now, though. Immortal trying to target them down. These Ghosts doing a great job. 14 SCVs fall, but I mean, Oliveira pushes it back, and now the army supplies are dead even. The Ghosts really tanking a lot of shots there and doing a great job. Oliveira getting set up to defend this again, but herO's going to dive into the 3rd base. Now that he realizes it's there, he's going to push it away. Bring in more Zealots. He's got a High Templar here. I think he does have Storm Research. He's got Storm, but he doesn't have Blink. I swear to God, herO. What are you doing? He's just going hard in the paint right now. Storm might be good if he can land one. Honestly, none of these units take particularly high damage to Storm. But I feel like a Storm is always a good move. He's going to land one. Nope, doesn't even get the single Storm down. Great EMP from Oliveira. Prism goes down. High Templar goes down. Bio's going to pull back up to the high ground. A few more SCVs are going to die, but I mean, Oliveira's up 20 army supply. This is not working for herO. This is not working at all for herO. He's going to try to take a 4th base. The worker count is even. After all of those workers that died, 23 SCVs that have died very recently. I mean, this is looking great for Oliveira now. He's up 25, 30 supply. This is huge. herO's got +2 armor on the way, but he's just got the single forge. So his 2-2 is starting to close in for Oliveira. I mean, I feel like Oliveira's poised to win this game. He's in such a good position. Obviously, herO can bring it back, but it gets harder and harder as the game goes on. I think. Just because Oliveira's tech is better. We don't see disruptors, we don't see colossi or anything like that from herO, and those are going to be crucial as this game gets longer. If you're on 4 bases against a Terran, you need those units. You need them. You need to force Oliveira to build Vikings or get a few more Liberators out. And specifically, you need to force him to split against disruptors. And right now, herO is on units that are so incredibly weak to ghosts. I'm worried for him. Worth noting, still no blink. There's only 3 stalkers in this game right now, but he's lost 8. It's 11 stalkers. That's worth getting blink. Honestly, anything is worth getting blink. Blink is so good. Oliveira's going to be able to grab a 4th base, and he's going to say it's not long after herO's is done. Yeah, this is wild. Oliveira's been mining more the majority of this game. It's kind of insane. herO's just now taking a lead, but as soon as that 4th base lands, it's going to go right back down to the middle. There's Widow Mines out. Honestly, these Zealots are super hurt. War Prism going to try to dive in. Doesn't even get the Storms, though. All right, he's going to land a couple of Storms. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. He's got one more. He's got one more. All right, the weather was bad, but really not worth it for herO. Oliveira just too quick on the draw, pulls those SCVs away, sends just a couple of units down to deal with the High Templar. The problem for Oliveira is he's kind of letting herO get back into it now too, though. He's letting herO get disruptors out. herO's got his tech. He's got his 4th base. He's up to 72 workers. He's just kind of keeping Oliveira back, keeping him busy, focused back at home. Oliveira's getting his units out. He is on a better upgrade lead. He's got 3-3 on the way. There will be a period of time where they're both on 2-2. But now Oliveira's going to go for it. A couple of Storms do land. There are disruptors around. Oliveira's going to try to push up this ramp. Is he ready for the disruptor? A couple of Storms go down. Storms have actually been quite good on this defense. Oh my god. Okay, he's going to land the Storm on the Widow Mines, take them down, throws the Disruptor Nova out as well. He's actually supply blocked right now, is herO. 194 to 196. He's trying desperately to get some units out, but causing him a bit of a problem here. He's going to keep on moving forward. Ooh, he could try to break these rocks. Oh, Storms on the backside get EMP'd. One on the front side just doesn't land, and herO is out here in no man's land. This Disruptor has a Nova. He's going to throw it out. Oliveira with decent splits, though. Only takes a little bit of damage. Zealot's going to get cleaned up down here, but doing a good job. Again, this is the moment herO needed to fight. It's 2-2 to 2-2 in upgrades, but Oliveira cleans it up. He pushes it away. The army supply maintains in his favor. Granted, a significant amount is in medevacs. But now herO's got to fall back and warp in all these new units. The Disruptors should be able to help him hold, though. And, well, I don't know. Oliveira's going to keep on pushing. There's another Nova. Super Shield Battery turns on. herO's just trying to hold on. Oh, not a great Nova. EMPs against Super Shield Battery. Widowmine's going off, doing a little bit of friendly fire there, but the Zealot's just diving forward anyways. There's now 4 disruptors. Oliveira's going to have to be super, super careful. Got more reinforcements coming out. It's just this small group of units out front right now. hero's going to take a 5th base just in the middle of this fight and hope that Oliveira doesn't move slightly north. He's going to move slightly north, though. Oliveira immediately sees this, and this little army will force the cancel. Oliveira's 3-3 is done now. Hero does not have either of those upgrades on the way, and he whiffed the Widow Mine shot. Not only that, he didn't realize there was this lift up here. Oliveira's going to be able to get the drop. I'm surprised he didn't go into the main base. But you know what? He is going to go in there now. Force Hero to warp in some Stalkers. Do these Stalkers have Blink? They do! Oh my god, he researched Blink. What a hero. In the meantime, though, Oliveira pushing in down here. He's looking for a base. He's just got a few units around, just sending him over here and there, trying to pull Hero out of position. And he's doing a great job at it. Takes down the pylon, kills a disruptor, picks up and gets out. Man, what moves from Oliveira. This is actually going so beautifully. That being said, Oliveira's worker count isn't great. So it's pretty much dead even economically right now. He's getting little bits of damage done here and there, but it's not necessarily free damage. He's losing units to get this done. Hero's going to try to dive forward, but he must have eaten a huge EMP because, man, this army has no shields. Picking up units here and there. Resources lost definitely in Oliveira's favor. But it looks like these drops are pretty close to being cleaned up. A new pylon needs to get placed here. Oliveira is definitely doing better with the multitasking than Hero is right now. Hero's having real trouble dealing with this late game Terran multitasking that Oliveira's got going on. And again, the lack of upgrades is so painful for Hero. 2-2 to 3-3. I mean, that is big. The lack of 3-3 for Hero is massive. Ooh, Hero's going to try to dive up. He sees the Liberators are unsieged. Decides not to. Just posturing. Trying to take down these sensor towers. Oh, nice Disruptor Nova. Gets a few kills. Hero's side of the map is now clear. He's retaking this 5th base. But Oliveira's got a 5th base mining and turning into a planetary as we speak. Hero, I don't think, realizes that. He was just up there. And the moment he left, Oliveira put that base down, which is honestly beautiful expansion play. It's exactly what you want to do. Your opponent, like, moves in a position and then leaves, take the base. Hero just starts pushing up here. He does have these Disruptor Novas to send forward. It's going to make it so much more difficult for Oliveira to take this fight. Liberator goes down, but Oliveira still has plenty more. Hero just trying to posture. Normally, though, in this situation as Hero, you'd have a better economy, but now he's getting surrounded. Disruptor Nova's going off, getting some okay hits, but the EMPs have been huge. Is it enough? Oh my god, Widow Mine splash damaging into the Stalkers. Stalkers blink forward. Disruptor Nova's trying to save the day, but Oliveira is doubling Hero's supply, and GG gets called. Oliveira ties the series up and takes us to a game 3 in a game that, I mean, that was a back and forth ass game. I gotta say, I think Hero threw that game. He almost pulled it back from the throw. The throw was just a little too hard. Man. So I'm trying to figure out what the last map is. They did their vetoes, but okay. Yeah. Gressfon. We're good. They remembered. Man, what a game. What a game. Honestly, what a series. Jeez. How does Tops play against late game Terran? Not like that. Not like that, PCH. You have to, like... The real problem for herO there is he committed to Charge Let Archon. He committed to that early game. Sorry, hold on. Just make sure we get the casters in here before we go. He committed to that like early game attack, right? He wanted to do kind of what he did in the first game, but he had 2 gold bases in that game, and just have overwhelming units and just try to crash in. But Oliveira was smart. He turtled up after he lost that initial fight, and herO didn't like. It felt like he didn't know what to do. And that's where the decision-making comes into play. In this situation, herO made the wrong decision. He doubled down on it. He said, I need more of these units. I'm going to go into Storm, and we're just going to try to overwhelm with these kind of gateway units. But I think what he needed to do was kind of transition a little bit to the Robo earlier. By the time he got there, he was so committed on this like Charge Let Archon High Templar thing that... it ended up causing problems for him. It just was a bad army against the composition of Oliveira. And Oliveira was just ahead in tech. And that never really stopped. And it allowed him to take more bases and take better trades. Let's hope this game goes a little bit different, as spawning down here in the lower right-hand corner of Gresvan, we have arguably the best Protoss player in the world for Dragon Kitesy Gaming. It's herO. But then again, his opponent is the world champion. And maybe playing against Oliveira is what's causing these mistakes. You know, maybe it's this Terran player forcing out those mistakes from his opponents in a way. Unlike anything we've ever really seen before. It is, of course, Oliveira. Now I need to switch these again, so forgive me while I do this, because of course this is going to happen every time. At least we know the names are right. It's a nice thing about a 3-game series. You know, we're all good at fixing the barcodes. If only we could convince herO to play on not a barcode account. Interesting Gateway Cybercore placement. I guess this can be good against the Reapers. I don't know. It looks like a pretty standard opening, all things considered. Man, that game was so intense, like, my jaw hurts a little bit from all of that. It's kind of fun. I like feeling the pain from casting. That means it was a good time. Sometimes I'll cast certain games, certain matches, and I'll be like I won't know what to talk about if a lot of stuff doesn't happen, or depending on the players. And it's like, oh man, I need more to go on. But then days like this, like my throat's starting to hurt, my jaw hurts from just moving so much. I'm like, oh, these have been great games. You know the games are great because I haven't run out of anything to talk about at all. There's just always more going on in the games. Even look at this cute little Reaper action from Oliveira. Mr. Dave Testa in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Was talking about our baby, the KSL, earlier. Big shout out to Dave for making that possible. We have a whole little group of people that are the reason we're able to help support Korean StarCraft. Also, huge shout out to ESL for continuing to support StarCraft as much as they are, even though Blizzard said, screw you guys. ESL was like, nah, dude. Nah, dude. We got you guys. Obviously, a lot of the prize pools got lowered, but ESL's doing everything they can, and we appreciate the hell out of them. Oh! Nice Oracle, bro. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Sick Widowmine placement from Oliveira. herO checking out the Widowmine situation, but Oliveira's moved this one, and he's got a new one out here too. And he's got plenty of Mariners. herO taking a third base though. He's got Blink on the way this time. So a bit more of a normal start, I would say, for herO. And it feels like we're heading into a more normal game on the Protoss side of things. Oliveira did start last game with a big 2-base push, which is not that surprising, but it doesn't look like we're going to see that same kind of tank bunker push, which honestly herO cleared very nicely last game. But he's going to have a nice bio push here with +1 on the way. Stim and soon to be combat shields here. Oliveira is going to have a powerful bio force in just a little bit. So herO's definitely going to have to poke and prod with the Stalkers, try to keep Oliveira home for as long as possible and pick off some Marines before they really move across the map. But as I say that, 2 medevacs are popping right now. This is kind of got like a 2-1-1 vibe to it, but there's a lot more going on behind it for Oliveira, as he's going to have 2 full medevacs of units ready to push out. And herO's got a proxy gate. He does have some vision out on the map, but he doesn't have a ton down here. It's going to be up to this Adept to spot this double drop, and that's going to be quite late. We'll see if herO can react. He's got charge on the way. I mean, there's Marauders in here. +1 and combat shields aren't done, but Stim is. It's going to be a lot of power, a lot of potential damage on all of this stuff. I mean, they can take out the Twilight Council for sure. herO is just completely out of position to deal with this. The Adept didn't spot it, and now the double drop comes in. Shield Battery might be a good first target. Looks like he's just going to go for the pylons. Ooh, Shield Battery trying to heal the pylon. Doesn't quite work. Stalkers are here, though. They're going to blink on top of the medevacs. They will get one, but now they have to fight the units, because the units are like, oh, you're going to kill the medevacs? We'll just trade with you, I guess. Medevacs do go down. Units try to trade as well as they can, and Oliveira is moving in the front as well. There's 4 Widowmines here. Charge is not done, as the Twilight Council was shut down. Oh my god, the probe with the Widowmine drag! Absolute god tier. I don't think herO was expecting this many Widowmines, so they are still getting some good damage, but herO cleans all of that up. Oh my god, there's a Widowmine drop follow-up too. That is just not happening. Ooh, get out of there, herO. Nicely done. He's ready to keep going. He's got this proxy gate, but he does need to get new pylons up here. He really needs charge. I don't think he's realized this is shut down yet. He repowered these gates, but no charge. These are all slow zealots, herO. Please, for the love of God, realize that you need a new pylon here. Okay, he places new pylons. He actually can't get one in where he needs it. The Artosis pylon cannot be replaced because it's fully blocked off. But the slow zealots are so painful. Jesus. Oliveira just trying to defend with the bio. He should have plenty here to defend, especially since charge isn't done. But charge is almost finished now. It's being chrono boosted out those last few seconds. And herO has 16 zealots here. Quite a few. Oliveira definitely going to need to stay on the defense. Oh, he's going to spot this proxy gate with the 4 Widowmine drop. He's also going to spot this 4th base that herO's taking. And herO's expanding kind of like a Zerg, honestly. He's got the line expansions going on. Oliveira's like, well, I can't do anything about that just yet. herO's going to dive in. Let's see if those Widow Mines can get some damage done while herO's focused on the front. He's going to go for the recall. He pulls the probes. Oh, great job, honestly, by herO. Does eat a couple of Widow Mine shots, and the armory is done. So he needs to get some detection out. Oh, herO messes that one up, though. It was going so well. But then 10 probes dying. He pulls away from the main. So it turns into just 11 for now. But now he's got to deal with all this. He's got to deal with it quick. Okay, all right. He'll get him. He'll get him. Proxy gate gets taken out, but that will allow herO a little bit of time to know that this army is here so he can get into position to hopefully defend this 4th base. Because Oliveira wants to keep pushing forward. Scans it, though, decides to pull on back. Widowmine in the main. Does get cleared up. Whew, it's another close one. Another close one. Oliveira pulls back. It looks like herO wants to go for another push, but he's working with such a low-tech army. He's going for the have lots of low-tech units. But with this composition, you need double forge. You need it. These units just aren't good enough to win with worse upgrades. And we're seeing it again. Oliveira is on 1-1. He's got +2 attack on the way. herO is 2 full upgrades behind. You can't be 2 upgrades behind with Charge Lot Stalker. It just doesn't work. You will never win. He's also down army supply. herO's in an abysmal spot right now. He doesn't have anything. Okay, he's got disruptors on the way. But in the meantime, his 4th base is dead. He's going for counterattacks because he knows he can't fight the army. There are a couple of liberators here. Do we just have a base trade on our hands? It looks like we kind of might. Oh my god, there's a robo, and the robo bay is down here. So this disruptor is not getting out. It looks like this one will pop. herO might be able to get a nice shot off. That's going to be really crucial. But in the meantime, he's getting on top of the production of Oliveira. Army supplies are kind of similar, but a lot of herOs is back at home. It looks like the disruptor popped out, but only got 2 kills, and that is the only disruptor we are going to see unless this gets repowered. This one actually could pop out if herO's able to get it. He's slow warping in on the low ground. He could, of course, go for a recall. Looks like he doesn't have detection over here, so these Widow Mines have a lot of potential of getting some kills, but he is forcing... Oh, never mind. He's got an observer. He just needs to put it in the right spot. He's forcing everything to lift. Oliveira is moving through these bases like they are nothing. There are 38 probes left, and I think almost every single one is in the main base. herO, I don't think he can actually get these out. I mean, he might try. But I don't think Oliveira is going to give him like the possibility. Widow Mines are just going to demolish. Oh my god. Oh no, the probes. 56 probes dead just like that. Yeah, this seems to be all the probes. That's it. herO has no probes left. He can't kill... Wait, oh, he can't kill these buildings. He can't do it. At best, this is a draw for herO. At best. He's being revealed. This CC will burn down. Oh, actually. Oliveira realizes. Ah, no, okay. The Stalker's just moving up here, trying to get more shots off at it. I think it will burn down. Oh, he's got another CC. Yeah, never mind. Oliveira just wins this game. That is straight up it. herO can't fight this army. It's the same supplies right now. I just think there's no way for herO to actually fight this army. Oh, Widow Mines don't damage Widow Mines. I think I knew that, but it's kind of weird to see. Oh my god, the scan to kill all 3 observers, and it looks like the armory somehow still alive. Every single zealot just died, and that's gotta be it, right? Like, Blink Stalkers just don't win against this army. Never mind, the armory just died. As I see, these Widow Mines are now detectable. But herO taps out. He can't keep his building safe. Oliveira repeats his victory from IEM Katowice and takes herO down with the 2-1.